Hi, tribe. Welcome to Tales and Tarot, my YouTube channel, where I share tales, misadventures, and stories of roads and journeys once traveled. Keep in mind that names have been and will be changed to protect the not so innocent and the occasional innocent bystanders that were encountered along the way. Along with tale telling, I may share what I'm currently reading, something that I may have seen online, etc., because there is so much to read and I love reading. Finally, and tantalizingly so, are the tarot cards themselves that are shared for entertainment, educational, and personal opinion purposes only. So if you're ready, jump in and let's roll out. Hi, tribe. So, welcome back if you're still tuning in. If you haven't had a chance to see the first 3 videos in this series, please head back and do that because you're going to understand the story, the tale of the tarot cards a little bit better. So, we started out our series introducing the Fool and talking about the fool's journey through life and what milestones and what stops along the way the fool encountered and the people. So, just to recap briefly, the last segment we talked about the fool's need to relinquish their struggle to control and to be open and vulnerable to things in life, and how to appropriately put closure to the things that they have outgrown. So the next card, the next milestone for the Fool is Temperance. And Temperance centers the Fool's wholeness. So they have learned a multitude of things and they no longer have the like major swings to like one thought or another thought. They are able to stay pretty centered and to weigh things in their life and to go like, you know what, okay, I just have to be like smart about this, I need to think about this, and I just can't be impulsive to one extreme or the other. That's Temperance. The next card that we have, and I have to get, let me see here. Sorry. Okay. The next card that we have here is the Devil. And so the Devil is somebody that the Fool encounters, okay, along their journey. Now, I know that we ourselves have probably known people that were, very devil-like in their behavior and just very bad for us. And we were like, we just need not have that person in our life. All they were doing was gaslighting me. All they were doing was taking money or taking advantage of me, or they were just not faithful, whatever it is. That's the Devil. So the Devil likes to try to bait the Fool and tries to trap the Fool of material things and of greed and of bondage. So that is why the two people here are bonded by the chains, controlled by the Fool. So when we're doing a reading and the Devil pops up in a reading, it is representative of somebody or something that has control over ourselves or our life, and that we are kind of willingly giving that control and that power over to that not so nice source. So negative, bad Devil, you're banished to over there. The next thing that happens is the Tower. The Tower is basically the hand of God. You see the lightning coming in and like people are like falling out, there's flames, there's like destruction. It is the hand of God. It is revelation. It is release. Now, I can tell you that I have drawn this card many times over in my lifetime, and I am still here. So the tower is just, it's things that we can't necessarily control. It might have been a tornado. It may have been a divorce. It may have been just some kind of calamity that we just didn't have control over. And we had to move, or there was a flood, or something. But that's the tower. And it is that release and maybe the release out of bondage of the devil. So there's the tower. All right. And the next card that comes along for the Fool, and I've got to cover this card up, is the Star. And the Star, after these things here, is that restoration of hope and inspiration. So it is what we're hopeful for. We have a bright, shining star. We have a constellation. So even if it's dark, we have that guiding light that is taking us to, to water and allowing us to be refreshed. So that is the star in what it represents for the Fool after this. And then lastly, for this segment, and I'm going to apologize now because I have a little fur baby that is wanting to bark. So let's hope he doesn't. So the last card for this particular segment for the Fool is the Moon. And the Moon, you can see the like little animals are all coming out. The Moon represents the bliss. So, the Fool feels like all knowing, like, I know all things now. This is like fantastic. I know how to like have strength and courage to deal with things like this in my life. I'm able to stay like centered and whole. I'm not having like crazy mood swings. I'm all knowing. I've got this. I'm blissful. But the Moon also tells us, well, your bliss can also have you be blind to illusions. So, what's behind the Moon? What's on the other side? And like, I don't always know because there's still darkness. So, I might have like my little pathway lit up, but I don't know everything there is to know. So, that is the Moon. So, if you haven't already done so, I hope that you will like and subscribe to our channel and like the videos. And if you haven't seen the first few, please go back and check those out. And we have one last segment in this short series of Tales and Tarot. So thank you.